Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining us again this week. Hey, this week we had a really special video for you. We got a couple of guys here in Youngstown. They have a podcast channel from the Amazing Podcast Company. I'm going to let Johnny tell you a little bit about himself, tell you a little bit about his channel, and why we're here right now.
Sure, thanks Jason. My name is Johnny Ciccatelli. As Jason mentioned, I'm the founder of Amazing Podcast Company. We have a podcast called Youngstown Mob Talk, as well as several other true crime podcasts from the Youngstown area, Youngstown, Ohio area. You can find us on YouTube, just like Jason's, youtube.com/Amazing Podcast Company.
There will be a link to his channel in the video description, so make sure you go check him out. If you want to know anything about the Mafia, especially in the Youngstown, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh areas, this is the guy to check out.
Yeah, so we have a channel or a show called Youngstown Mob Talk, where we really do deep dives into some of the old mob history of the Mahoning Valley. And while I was working for a local news station, I actually was leaked several documents, investigative police files from the Ohio Organized Crime Task Force that was created by the Ohio Attorney General's office to investigate a lot of old and unsolved mafia hits in this area. In those files, we actually have the police investigative files from a murder of a hitman named Joe DeRose. Now, Joe DeRose was an infamous guy here in Youngstown. He worked for the Carabia brothers, which were the Cleveland faction's representatives in Youngstown. And just if you're not familiar with Youngstown, Ohio, it's halfway between Cleveland and Pittsburgh. Each of those cities had their own Cosa Nostra families, and each one of those cities had territory in Youngstown. They would often kind of butt heads and battle for control in Youngstown. They ended up going to war in the late 70s. We have a few videos on that, of the Naples Carabia War. But during that time, the Carabia brothers used a hitman named Joe DeRose. He eliminated a few different guys, became a big problem, and the Pittsburgh crew wanted him eliminated. So they ended up striking a deal with one of his own best friends, a guy named Skinny Sam Fiseska, who was basically given the order to kill Joe DeRose, or the mob would kill Sam Fiseska. So it was a kill or be killed situation.
Don't give it all away, man. Have them go back to your channel and check it out, because you go into a lot further detail in that the video about it. You guys, I will put a link in the description so that you can check out that video. That video really goes over the documents that they were given. So make sure you go check that video out. It'll help tie this video in a lot for you.
And so, basically what we're doing here today, we're on Lipke Road here in Mahoning County, and we're actually at the spot where one of the confessed killers, Sam Fiseska's associate, admitted to the police that after Sam shot Joe DeRose, they came to this spot and disassembled a 9mm Ruger, a handgun. They took half of it. They dumped it on one side, they took another half, they dumped it on the other side of this bridge. So that's what we're here for today. We're gonna just see if we pull out any 9mm Rugers.
So wish us luck. We'll get the magnets in the water. I also want to introduce his son, Giovanni. He's out here with us. Say hello. Everybody say hello to Giovanni in the comments, please.
First time magnet fishing.
All right, let's get them wet. First throw of the day, let's go. Just chuck it.
Give it a go.
All right, first find. I had several throws with nothing, but I felt this come out of the mud. Looks like there's a power cord on it, whatever it is. All right. I have zero clue what that used to be. Huh. It's got an old style plug on it. So I'm feeling a lot of stuff down there. The current makes it all feel much heavier than it actually is. And it's hard to Tell when I actually have something on the magnet. I haven't got a clue what that is. Alright, pulled something out of the mud. Ugh. It's another payphone. Wow. This one still has a receiver on it. It's not nearly as old as the last one I found here. Got a old payphone. I felt something stick to the magnet. Oh boy. Big old piece of rebar. Isn't that fun? A big old chunk of rebar. Alright, I keep thinking I'm pulling something out, but I might actually be in rocks. Oh no, there's something on there. So maybe I'm pulling up a car. That looks like a rocker panel. Got part of a rocker from a car. Ooh, that looks like a safe door. Well, looks like a safe door. A bunch of chunks of metal. That's something on there. Hey, I got the safe door again. Maybe I can actually get it out this time. That'd be pretty cool. Gotta go slow. Try not to bounce the rope at all. Got it. I don't see a brand on it. We got the safe door. Huh. Alright. Feels like something solid this time and instead of just a bunch of chunks of metal. Okay, so it's just a bigger chunk of metal. No idea what that is. A whole bunch of junk. Some kind of a electrical box. It says Bell System right there. I can't read the rest of it. Bell System. I wonder what that was. Got I don't know what that is. You guys know what that is. Let me know. I remember getting a lot of tools last time we were here. I think that's a Forstner bit of some kind. There's a drill bit. Interesting. Alright. Just pulled something big out of the mud. That's hopefully, feels like it's on there pretty good. There's other stuff down there too. Got a fence post or a sign. That's a sign. Ooh. Got the bridge. That's a big one. Feels like we got something in there. Oh, piece of another piece of a signpost. I'm just pulling out pipe after pipe here. I even got a bag of pipes. I bet it'll be more pipes. Look at that, more pipes. 2 more. Oh, it's like 8 or 9 now. So I am back at McKelvey Lake. I found quite a few things here in the past. Last time I was here, found a Taurus 9mm. Dude, I got a gun! Oh my god, it's pointing right at me too. Holy cow. It's a Taurus. Oh, bicycle lock. Yeah, dude, that's a Taurus. Wow.
Whereabouts did you find it? In the middle there, or
Middle and
left side? Okay.
The time before that, I got an AK-47. Holy crap. Oh. Holy cow. Still got part of the sling on it. A Smith & Wesson semi-auto. It's empty. It's a Smith & Wesson 40 Smith & Wesson 40 caliber. The magazine is empty. I can tell that already. Jennings 22, a huge freaking knife. They came down and did a news report. I'll show you that right now.
It was a beautiful day for some fishing, but what about magnet fishing? A pair from Detroit was magnet fishing in McKelvey Lake this afternoon, and they found some interesting items. First News reporter Abigail Cloutier caught up with them.
Jason Vanderwall and Randy Burns are the Motor City magnet fishers. The Detroit natives were tossing magnets in McKelvey Lake on Saturday, seeing what they could find.
Don't fall off. Okay.
Last time they were here, they pulled out some shocking surprises.
Not yet.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa, dude. It's a gun.
It's a gun. We were here for, I don't know, about 6 hours. We pulled out a Jennings 22, a Smith & Wesson 40 caliber, and an AK-47. Wow. We also pulled out a DVR from the security system, and just lots and lots of other stuff.
The pair called Youngstown police and they took the guns as evidence. Vanderwall tells me the guns were likely only in the water for a few years.
So it's not the rarest thing to happen, but every time it happens, it's exciting. You find something cool, and depending how old it is, maybe it can be linked to something possibly, and hopefully it can be traced back to somewhere and help somebody close something out.
I decided to join the Motor City magnet fishers out here at McKelvey Lake to see what I could find too.
Though I didn't pull up much, later McKelvey Lake gave up more of its secrets, a handgun and a magazine.
You never know what's going to come up on the end of the rope from one throw to the next.
Vanderwall originally got into the hobby 3 years ago.
My daughter was really big into environmentalism, and we were looking for a hobby for her and I to do together.
And Burns joined him a year and a half later. The two of them have pulled up car parts, over 100 guns, and from the Mahoning River, a World War II mortar round. They plan on magnet fishing in more spots in the valley. In Youngstown, Abigail Cloutier, WKBN 27 First News.
So I always like making the news. Obviously, the more publicity I can get for the channel, the more views I get. I do enjoy doing this, but I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys and the people who watch the videos, and I really do appreciate it. I've gotten to the point finally where the channel pays for itself. Not enough for me to do it full time, but I can dream, right? Got something there. What do we get? Got a chain and some metal. Yep. A lot of stuff here. It's a lot easier pulling it like that, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Got a chunk of metal and another chunk of metal.
Let's see what we got. Oh yeah,
I thought maybe you had a hard drive or something on there. That looks heavy.
Yeah. License plate. Put it in. Slip on the.
That's some big rebar. Got some metal rods. All right, we got something on there. Just a bunch of rusted flakes. Chunk of rebar, concrete on it.
Got a fan.
I'm just gonna drag it. Yeah. That's easily a 50-foot long piece of rebar. All right, pulled something out of the mud. What do we got? Oh my. I know what that is. No magazine in it. That doesn't look that old though. That's it's a Smith & Wesson. Doesn't look like it's been in there all that long, but it's stainless, so. Oh my goodness. Stainless don't rust. All right, there's a live one in the chamber. That's why we always keep them pointed in a safe direction. There was a live one in the chamber, even though there was no magazine. So we'll set this off to the side, get that round out of it, make it safe. All right, that one is out. It really has not been in there all that long. Let's see if we can lock the slide back. No, not with those gloves on, but all right, so Smith & Wesson. Let's see what they were shooting. Hollow points. Interesting. All right, well, I guess we'll have to contact the Youngstown Police Department. Not exactly what we were looking for today. We were hoping to find something related to the MAFIA activity in the area. Looks like it's got a serial number of DSM Delta Sierra Mike 2762. All right, well, that's definitely the most interesting find of the day so far. Okay, so I just wanted to look at the bullet just a little bit more. I cleaned the head off of it, and the primer's been struck. It was a misfire.
Yeah, that gun jammed.
Given the fact where this is, that bullet right there could have ended up saving somebody's life because it didn't fire. That's a whole new perspective right there.
You're John?
Yes.
Okay. And you're from Michigan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What time did you find it?
About what, 40 minutes ago?
Yeah,
Okay.
about that.
And just, I heard magnet fishing?
Yep.
Okay, so you threw some over?
Yeah, so these magnets here, He has a whole YouTube channel. He comes from Detroit. He does this for a living.
Okay.
This will be the 5th firearm I've turned into, you guys.
Really? From here?
Yeah. Yeah. Taurus, Smith & Wesson, an AK-47, a Jennings 22, and now this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but you were the one that found it.
No, I was the one that found it. He called for me.
Okay.
So, yeah, we were here together. So.
Okay, you don't mind. Let me get your ID, so if you don't mind.
Just handed it to you.
Yeah, I give it back to you.
Oh, you did?
So this one...
You're like, why do I want this?
It had one bullet in the chamber there, and you'll see it's got a...
it's got a primer strike on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need mine, or you just his?
Should just need mine for the most part.
Just, yeah, if I get your last name, though.
Sure.
Yeah. Let me write his information down first.
Yeah. How's your day going so far?
Ain't too bad. I can't complain.
Yeah.
You know, it's And you're from Michigan?
Yes, sir. That was what I turned in the first trip here.
Wow. And what was this?
2 years ago?
Oh,
year and a half
4
ago?
of those.
That's actually just a big, huge knife.
Wow. Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. It was all at one time, and then there was just another. That one right there, actually. That Taurus.
Wow.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, technically, he was the one that pulled it up from his magnet. So.
I travel all over Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, been as far down as Kentucky.
Okay. And your first name is Jason?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, well, give me a second.
Yeah.
I'll retrieve it here.
I think we're going to do one more toss, and I'm going to take him home.
I think that's okay.
Well, this is McKelvey Lake.
It's kind of why I'm here. It's got a reputation.
All right. And this is a Glock.
No, it's a Smith & Wesson.
Oh, this is okay.
And then that bullet, that primer strike, man, that's the first time I pulled one out of a chamber with it. It's actually somebody's tried to fire. Man. So hopefully that information helps somebody out.
Right on. All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you. You have a great day. Yet another awesome interaction with the Youngstown Police Department. I'm telling you, these guys are awesome. They've always been super courteous, super nice. Give them a thumbs up, leave them a comment, let them know that they're some of the good ones. Now, I've had issues in the past. Heavy on there, arms are starting to cramp. Ow. So I'll let myself get dehydrated today. If you guys are out and about, don't get dehydrated. It's easier to get dehydrated when it's cold out than when it is warm out. Let's see. Oh! Rebar. Yay. Oh. Look at this. I got one piece of rebar and another piece of rebar balancing on that piece of rebar. And of course I lost it. So this isn't actually rebar, this is wrought iron. This is probably from an old bridge. I found a lot of this stuff here. I don't think it's ornamental though. So I really appreciate everybody joining me again. Please leave a comment, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate you all. Without you, I wouldn't be out here doing this every week. Thank you. You guys all have a great week.